Hi there. This is the UCM tutorial for using Orgsync, and I'm going to take you through basically how we do participation as well as some of the different features of Orgsync. So whenever you log in, this is the page that you're going to see, and I'm going to show you on mine how people can track their involvement in case they miss an email or if for some other reason they're not quite sure where to go. Whenever you go to your profile, then you have all of these options. Under the involvement tab here, then you can see all of the times that you have swiped in, what event it was, the organization, the number of hours, and then statuses and stuff. So in order to record somebody's involvement, I'm going to go to My Memberships and Thursday Supper. And in order to do the Orgsync Participation, you must be an admin for the Thursday Supper involvement group, which means that in order to change that, I will show that in a different video. In order to do strictly participation, once you get to the Thursday Supper page, you're going to go to the Events tab, and then you're going to scroll down and find the particular event that you're going to be trying to do participation for. The next one is going to be this Thursday Supper right here. In order to do participation, you're going to see the event details here, and participation is one of these options here on the side. Whenever you get to the participation page, then you have two options. The first one is our lovely card swiper. In order to use that, you have to click this button, turn on card swipe whenever the card swipe is connected. And then you're going to have two options. The first one is to track attendance only, which basically people will swipe in and then it'll give them a set number of hours. However, that doesn't really work for us since people come in and out at different times. So the second option, which is where people have to swipe in and swipe out, is preferable to use. And this option down here basically just says that whenever somebody swipes in and swipes out, it will give them an attended status when the total time is input here. I usually leave that at half an hour. That doesn't particularly matter. So I'm going to save the card swipe settings, and you'll see here that the option is turned to I'm done swiping. At the end of the night, you can click this button in order to stop recording attendance. So I'm going to swipe myself in, and you can see that the page loads. There's my name, it says that I didn't RSVP, and it gives the check-in time. Whenever I check out, which I'll do right now, then it will update, and it will give the number of hours that I've done. And since it was only a minute, it's going to give me a partial status. In order to change somebody's hours, if, for example, they fail to swipe out, then you can go over here to this little tool and either delete the record or edit it. In order to edit it, I could say that I was really here for an hour, and I could set this status to attended, and whenever I save, then after it loads, the check-in and check-out times will be the same, but the number of hours will be different. In order to delete this, then you just hit the delete, click OK, and it's gone. And if, for example, somebody does not have their ID, they can't swipe it, so you have to do the Add Participants manually. So in order to do that, you have to click the I'm done swiping button, and then Add Participants. So in order to find somebody, then let's try to search for me in the full community, since this will probably be somebody who's not a member of Thursday Supper. I'm going to search for my own name. And would you looky there, there I am. The only problem with adding people this way is that you have to assign their hours up front. So, which is pretty annoying because, a lot of times people may not know how long they were there, so you may have to come back in and modify this at the end of the night. But let's say that I was here for 2.5 hours and I was attended, and I'm going to save this here. And then you can see here that there are no check-in or check-out times, there's just the number of hours and an attended status. And I'm going to delete this record as well, because it is just for show. Now, in order to see the participation across many different meals, you can go over here to Export Participation, and it will download a file for you that is an Excel spreadsheet. And whenever this opens, then you'll be able to see the attendance for the entire time that the event has been running, in this case for a couple of months. And from there you can do like a sum of the number of hours that people have volunteered, you can get people's emails, different stuff. So this is pretty much all I have for just strictly doing participation for Thursday supper or Saturday lunch. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great meal.